Welcome to the debate that never was. My name is Charlie, and I am the moderator for today's debate between Republican Senator Bob Rucho and the Democratic challenger, Jack Flynn. Mr. Flynn, you have stated that you oppose hydraulic fracking, which puts you at odds with Governor Perdue and many in your party. Could you explain why?
Thank you, Charlie. Yes, my stand on fracking puts me at odds with many in my own party. But as a person who has actually worked in the energy industry with nuclear reactors, fossil fuel plants, and solar energy, I see that they are being lied to by none other than my opponent here and by the oil and gas industry. They are failing to tell people about the amount of air pollution, water pollution, the radioactivity that's being released, and the destruction of our infrastructure. I, on the other hand, believe that we should be doing more investing in solar, wind, and biofuels, because these are the fuels that are going to drive the 21st century North Carolina that we're all looking forward to.
Senator Rucho, your response.
My answer to that is, we got to correct 100 years of disaster.
Mr. Flynn, you have stated that Senator Rucho is forcing women who seek an abortion to have an invasive transvaginal ultrasound. How did you arrive at this?
Charlie, the way that I arrived at this is by looking at the effectiveness of ultrasounds to detect the heartbeat of a fetus. Up until 6 weeks, you need to use a transvaginal probe to get an accurate reading as to listening to the heartbeat of the fetus. So essentially what you're doing is you're forcing a woman to have a medical procedure that is unnecessary, and at the same time you're actually invading their body. Now, if you want to accomplish the reduction of the number of abortions, either here in North Carolina or in the United States, the best way to do that is ready accessibility to contraceptives for all people, whether they be male or female. But my opponent here does not want women to have access to birth control because he and his Republican cohorts are cutting funding to Planned Parenthood, which is going to place low-income and middle-income women at risk.
Senator Rucho, is this true?
Correct 100 years of disaster.
I'd like to take a few moments to thank everybody that I've met out on the campaign trail and to let everybody know how much fun I've had meeting all of you, shaking your hands, and making these videos. Now, while these videos may be funny, this election is very serious. For the first time in the history of District 39, the voters have a choice between an incumbent who takes his orders from lobbyists and special interests, or somebody who will actually ask the questions that need to be asked at the right time. So I ask for your vote. My name is Jack Flynn, and I'm running for North Carolina State Senate District 39. And I would appreciate it if you give me your vote on November 6th. But if nothing else, remember this: vote.